Hey guys, so I finally finished writing out all of the names. I'm now going to be cutting them into separate little pieces so I can fold them up and draw them from a, well, I don't have a hat, so I'm going to be using my Constellation, oh my gosh, I'm sitting on it, bandana, and I'm going to fold it up, and I'm going to, how cool is this, guys? It's amazing, right? So much cool swag. I also just got this really cool lavalier microphone that you see me using right now, if you could see this. And the sound is probably gonna be a lot different than a lot of my videos where I'm shouting and everything's echoing because my place is just super empty, hashtag minimalist. But I got the wrong lavalier microphone and I was like, can I possibly do that? Like I was researching everything, was like, okay, make sure everything's cool with a DSLR, blah, blah, blah. And this is plugged in, like this works with DSLR because it has like the aux cable. But the only thing is that I bought a 2-pack because I wanted to actually be wireless and not have to be, like I'm literally constrained right now by like a wire that's connected to my camera. So I got this thing, right? And it like connects to that. The only thing is the transmitter is this, which is meant to plug into like a karaoke machine, like a big speaker pretty much. I'm only being silly saying karaoke machine, but yeah, there's these cables back here that are not compatible with my camera or my laptop. And it's so annoying because I was like really researching this brand and researching like the details and like even reach out to customer service and they're like, yeah, like totally with DSLR. And it's like, well, okay, it works with DSLR, but only works with it via cable. It doesn't work with it via transmitter. So I have two options. One, either return this. Two, keep it because maybe one day I'll actually plug this into a microphone and I don't know, do my own crazy thing or whatever out in like Hollywood or something, which I don't know if I'd ever do. Or find a retriever that will go with this transmitter. The only thing is I'd have to find a way to not only, you know, get one that's compatible, but also find a way to make them compatible with each other. I don't think I can do that because I'm not an engineer. So engineers out there want to help me out? Hey. Okay, so let me cut up these names. Look at all these names. Oh gosh, wait, hold on. I'm gonna be losing these. That's not gonna be a fair chance of winning. Also, it reached a point where I was liking so many of your comments and going through so many of your accounts that Instagram had temporarily blocked me. It's so frustrating. Like I get it because they don't want it to, you know, they're trying to protect me from spam, but they think I am the spam just because I'm literally like looking through all your accounts and I'm like, oh my gosh, Instagram, I swear, like, I don't know, anyway. But like listen to Bob Marley. I don't know if you guys can hear it in the background. But yeah, so anyway, while I cut these up, I thought I would talk to you guys about some cool stuff. So, I don't know why I'm doing that voice. I have no idea why I'm doing that voice. But anyway, so next week, I got some really cool stuff happening. It's a week out from Yuri's Night. So those of you guys that are going to be in LA, come to Yuri's Night. It's going to be so exciting. It's going to be like the biggest space party ever. And like, literally, when I first heard about it, which was like a year ago, I was like, wait a second, there's a party that's all space themed, like I have to go to it. And I've literally fallen in love with it. It's actually really, really fun. And so I'm super excited to be there this year and to be a brand ambassador. So that's gonna be really exciting. And there's gonna be a whole lineup of different brand ambassadors, so many amazing, just like science communicators, hosts, and scientists, and people that are doing just great things for building up the science community. And I'm very honored to be part of that, and I'm really, really excited to see kind of like what this night brings. There's gonna be art there from Burning Man. There's gonna be like so many different presenters. Bill Nye the Science Guy is gonna be there. We got Nicole Stott that's gonna be there. We got so many different people. A lot of astronauts and stuff. So I'm really, really excited. Trying not to cut these names off too much. Okay, wait, there we go. So I can actually read them when I draw the winner. So anyway, so that's what I got coming up in about 2 weeks, and then I'm going to be on the Tomorrow Show on the 31st. It's going to be the Space Show followed by the Science Show. So I actually already have some really fun topics gathered together, and I've written a couple of the scripts already, so stay tuned for that. I think I don't know, there's just so much that's happening in the science community, and one thing that I've really found a passion for is talking about and just spreading the word of the science that's being done by amazing scientists that are making groundbreaking discoveries, not only in astrophysics, but in like all the different sciences. So that's why I'm like super grateful to actually be part of the Tomorrow Science Show. Wow, my camera's shaking because of literally the cord, because anytime I move, I like can't move or I have to sit really close to the camera. Anyway, let me cut these off. I got a few more names left. Got a few more names, and yeah, but anyway, so let's see. There is also going to be the launch of the InSight mission, which is going to be April 5th, I believe. So that's going to be really exciting. It's leaving from Vandenberg out here, launching from Vandenberg, not leaving. I mean, it is leaving, but it's not like packing up a bag and saying, all right, bye, human risk species. It's kind of already packed up its own cargo, and that it's going to say goodbye to the human species. Anyway, I don't know where I'm getting. This is kind of therapeutic, actually, like cutting these. But, and then now that I've got my microphone, even though this is going to be kind of annoying to talk into, I have 2 videos that I have been dying to shoot, which is going to be part 2 of my no boundary proposal, because I'm going through the entire equations of Stephen Hawking, which is a big challenge, but it's like really, really cool. So it's been a struggle to get through, but I think that's what's so great about it and amazing about it, is the fact that it is extremely complex, but it explains so much of our universe. And I think a big misconception with the things that we've discovered in life through astrophysics, a lot of people don't believe certain things, like really that what we discovered, or that we've been to the moon. There's a lot of people out there that don't believe this, and I think it comes from a non-understanding of how people and how scientists are able to find these things out. Like, for instance, how to find exoplanets, and it's due to the dips in light coming from a star that is, if there's a planet orbiting it, there's going to be a dip in a light, which means that there's a shadow that's being cast between us and the star because a planet passes in front. And that sounds simple, but it's really intense how the instrumentation is that goes into a lot of these telescopes, especially when James Webb is going to launch. And I think that that's something that causes a big separation between like people that are in the science community and people that aren't in the science community, because the people that aren't in the science community, if they don't understand how space telescopes work, or how rovers work, or how or like how a spectrometer works, to find out whether or not there are elements present on certain planets, or what's in the atmosphere of like the gas planets in our solar system. This is how scientists find these things out, and it's truly incredible. Like, and even that's modern day like physics and astronomy, but you look back at like Newtonian time, and I mean the Galilean era, like when he first had a telescope and was able to see the phases of Venus and see that there were shadows on the moon, which implied that there's mountains on the moon, and it's incredible. Also, our ancestors, how the human race, we've been able to navigate through using the stars in the night sky, and there's giant solar calendars that exist. I mean, the Stonehenge is a giant solar calendar, and also is a predictor of different like the eclipses, an eclipse predictor, and just different things that happen in space. And it's like just so cool, because that's our ancestors. That's like thousands of years ago, and it's like, I don't know, it's really, really cool. And I have such a drive to really express this to more people. So I am on my last name that oh gosh, I wrote these so close to each other. Oh man, I don't know how I'm gonna separate these. I wrote these, the last ones are always the most difficult. I wrote them so close to each other, and yo, it's about to get real right now. Ah! Okay, great. Okay, so 258 names total that I have written out, and this is gonna be a lot, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna make, like, since I don't have a hat, I'm gonna just put all of these in. Oh my gosh, they're falling all over the place. Okay, I'm gonna have to lay this down. and then put each of these names in here. My gosh, this makes me so happy, all these names. Okay. And then I'm gonna shake it up. Okay, I don't know why I'm doing SpongeBob. Anyway, all right. I'm not gonna look, and I'm gonna grab a name. Okay, wait, I just looked. Okay, wait, so let me shake it up again. I'm just trying to find the opening to the handkerchief. All right. Okay, this is Vulpeculus. Vulpeculus. I think that's how I was like scribbling it when I wrote it. So, congratulations, Vulpeculus. You have won the poster of the Falcon Heavy launch. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is spilling all over the place. But yay, names everywhere. You get a name, and you get a name. Okay, so I'm gonna end this video now, and I will talk to you guys next time. Also, look at this cool handkerchief. It's so cool. It actually glows in the dark. Woo! Okay, bye.